Hi there, I thought I would just catch up on my Sephora products, which arrived perfectly and very quickly as well. I've got some Sephora US regrets, I have to say. So I'll just quickly go through what I bought. I bought the Kogendu cleansing wipes. This is my big regret because they were $39. What was I thinking? You get 3 little sachets like this, and each one's got, I don't know, 20, oh no, 10. So it's basically $1 a cloth, just a bit over $1 a cloth. Anyway, they take your makeup off. That's pretty much all I can say about those, but I wish I hadn't bothered. My next thing now is the Sephora Rouge Infusion, and actually I thought this wasn't terribly good. I'll just pop some on because it didn't really last very long, and I didn't think the colour, I was expecting it to be like a real pop of colour, but then someone from I think it was Sephora in Las Vegas, said actually you have to buy these quite carefully because some are very, very bright and others are not so bright. So I think I just made a mistake in buying, so I won't necessarily say that I'm disappointed with it. I'm just not all that, you know, it's a lip stain basically. So that was, how much was that? It was $14. Next up was the little Spring in Soho palette. It's Sephora own brand, and it's got some quite spring-like colours. It's quite pretty. The payoff isn't great. It's okay though. It's all right. They're not necessarily colours I would particularly wear, but I really was doing this purchase for experimental purposes. I should have thought it through more. I know that now. And then there's a bottom layer that's, I knew I was going to struggle to open. Oh, here we go. Right. Now, these are the some glossers there and a blush. Now, the gloss was really hard to swatch because I swatched that one and you have to rub it quite hard to get any colour. That one is much softer in consistency to the other one. So as you can see, I smudged my finger right in, and I got gloss under my nail and everything else. So it's a pretty little palette, but you're not going to get wow colour from this. It's a gentle thing, and it was $18. The thing that I'm absolutely thrilled with is the Josie Maran cheek colour. It's coconut water cheek colour. As you can see, it's bright red. When you put it on your cheeks, I'm not going to put it on my cheek, I'll just swatch it on my arm there. It's just a very transparent shade, so it gives the cheeks like a really sort of natural rosy look. It's very pretty and it feels really cooling on the skin. It feels like you're putting cool water or like a water gel on your skin. It's very, very nice, and that was that's my best buy. I absolutely love that, and that was $22. So actually what I did is I had and it stains, as you can see. I'm trying to rub it off. I did a little comparison between Sephora US and Sephora France to see what you can order in France, and I will just, they don't have all the same products, but things must-haves like Marc Jacobs, for example, they have that, plenty of it at Sephora France. So what I did, bear with me, is I did a like basket. So my US basket came to £59, which is where I made the mistake because I came in under the specified amount, which I think was $75, I can't quite remember. So I didn't qualify for the shipping, but for the $10 shipping. So my US purchases came to $93, which was about £59, and that's kind of with adding the tax and the VAT came to £88.45. Now, I did, and because I didn't qualify for the flat rate $10 shipping, the shipping came to, in pounds, £15.54. So I did a like basket from Sephora France, in which I included Sephora Artist Palette, because they don't have the Soho one. That's €15.95. Everything's in euros now. Upside down mascara that everyone's raving about. It's that double brush mascara, €18.95. A Marc Jacobs lip gloss, €27. And the same Sephora Rouge Infusion, which was €12.95. With the shipping included, it came to, of €15.90, it came to €90.75, which is about £76 approximately. So that actually worked out, I think, I'm not good at maths, but I think a little bit cheaper. So don't, if you've got things that you want to buy from Sephora, don't exclude the possibility of ordering from Sephora France. I mean, Google will translate all the pages for you. You need to be a little bit intuitive, I think, with your French, just to, because Google Translate is not perfect. But actually, I would probably order from Sephora France before I would order from Sephora US. Unless the US really had something that I couldn't get at Sephora France. And I would say, all in all, with the Sephora US shipping, it wasn't really worth it. You know, got carried away with the hype. I'm pleased with 2 of the things that I've got. I'm not so pleased with the others. Very pleased with the process. I'm glad I've experimented with it, but would I do it again? No, not really. So I hope that's helpful. They've also got the beautiful, on Sephora France, but not on Sephora US, they've got the beautiful La Dure makeup, which is just exquisite. It's very expensive, but it's absolutely exquisite, and it's definitely worth checking out. So don't exclude Sephora France from your thoughts if you're thinking about placing a Sephora order. It's a little bit of a pain to do the comparisons, but I've done it, and even though I couldn't get the exact match, I think it's maybe a little bit cheaper, or just more or less the same. So yeah, give Sephora France a go as well. Okay, bye.